Hare Krishna, welcome to Vedic village. So we were discussing the conversation between Arjun and Lord Shri Krishna. Arjun asked the question that Sthit Pragrashya kya bhasa samadhisthasya keshava Sthit dhim ki prabhasheta kimasita vrajeta kim. That what are the symptoms of self-realized person? What are the symptoms of one whose consciousness is thus merged in transcendence? How does he speak and what is his language? How does he sit and how does he walk? Now in this verse, today's verse, Lord Krishna answers that question of Arjuna. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. This is 55th verse of second chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Lord Shri Krishna says that Prajahati yada kaman sarvan partha manogatam atmani evatmana tushta sthita pragnasya tadochyate. That translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. The Blessed Lord said, O Parth, when a man gives up all varieties of sense desires which arise from mental concoction, and when his mind finds satisfaction in the self alone, then he is said to be in pure transcendental consciousness. Srila Prabhupada explains further that the Bhagavatam affirms that any person who is fully in Krishna consciousness or devotional service of the Lord has all the good qualities of the great sages, but whereas a person who is not so transcendentally situated has no good qualification. Harava bhaktasya kuto mahat guna. One who is not devotee of the Lord, he cannot have any good qualification, because he is sure to be taking refuge in his own mental concoction. That is the main disease. I am this body and everything related to this body is mine. Sada samudvigna dhyam asat grahat. I am so much disturbed because I think that I am this body and everything related to this body is mine, and that is the main cause, the main disease of our suffering. Srila Prabhupada further explains that consequently it is rightly said herein that one has to give up all kind of sense desires manufactured by the mental concoction. Artificially such sense desires cannot be stopped, but if one is engaged in Krishna consciousness, then automatically sense desires subside without extraneous efforts. If we artificially try to suppress the desires, the desires of the senses, of the ears, of the eyes, of the tongues, of the belly, of the genitals, that is not possible. The suppression is not going to work. Lord Krishna explains that Nigraham kim karishyati, the artificial force will never work. And further he also says that Param drishtva nivartate, when we test the higher test, then the lower test automatically subsides. And therefore one has to engage himself in Krishna consciousness without hesitation. For this devotional service will instantly help one on to the platform of transcendental consciousness. So Prabhupada uses here one word, instantly. If we perform devotional service, there is no time lag. Devotional service performance gives you instant relief from the pangs of material nature, from the threefold miseries, instantly, immediately, on the spot. And Srila Prabhupada says the highly developed soul always remains satisfied in himself by realizing himself as the eternal servitor of the Lord, of Supreme Lord. Such a transcendentally situated person has no sense desires resulting from petty materialism. Rather, he remains happy always in his natural position of eternally serving the Supreme Lord. It is such an valuable instruction because we are disturbed by so many material elements. I do not have this material opulence, I do not have money, I do not have fame, I do not have opulence, I do not have beauty. my face is having wrinkles, my hairs are gray. There are so many problems we are indulged into, but we just forgot a basic concept. The concept is that I do not belong to this world. I'm not this material body, and these material assets are not mine. I am eternal servant, part and parcel of Krishna. जीवेर स्वरूप होए नित्य कृष्ण दास. जीव कृष्ण दास यही विश्वास पाल ले तो और दुख नहीं. Just one concept, if we get right, if we set one concept completely right on the track, on the spot, all our problems are completely eliminated. And what is that concept? That concept is I am eternal servant of Krishna. जीव कृष्ण दास यही विश्वास पाल ले तो और दुख नहीं. Then there are no other miseries. Because if I am servant of Krishna, the supreme personality of Godhead, then there cannot be any reason for moroseness or anxiety. Thank you so much for coming to Vedic Village. We hope that these lectures are bringing new dimension to your life and they are helping you to live your life meaningfully. Friends, if you do have any question, please do ask in the comment box. We shall happily answer them. We request you to study Bhagavad Gita as it is and make your life successful. We will provide the link in the description of video. Thank you so much for coming to Vedic Village. Hare Krishna.